Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Christine Pink. I'm the donation program director, and I wanted to get us started and to first of all thank everybody for making, for being here and celebrating with us our donors. I know that today's been a little iffy on the weather. I'm hoping that it'll hold out for us at least until we can get back to our cars. But this is a really special event, and as one of the faculty here, it always is really special to me to see our families interacting with our students and our learners that are the people that are benefiting from this gift. So, and today is really like the culmination of that to me. We'll have some performances by students. They're going to be sharing with us some things that are very special to them as far as their feelings on patient care and working with our donors. And we'll have a few words from some of our other faculty that are involved with the program. So without dragging this out too much longer, I will go ahead and introduce Dr. Sarah Allison. She's the Anatomy Discipline Co-Director.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am really grateful for this opportunity to gather with all of you today to honor your loved ones and to express our deepest gratitude for their truly incredible gift. As an anatomy director at WMed, I've had the privilege of guiding medical students as they learn the anatomy that is essential for their careers as physicians. But the lessons learned from your loved ones extend far beyond the study of anatomy. For some students, their work in the anatomy lab may be their very first encounter with mortality. It's here that students begin to understand the realities of their chosen career and are challenged to confront the emotional complexities of caring for others. This experience helps them develop the resilience and the empathy for their future roles. And from your loved one's precious gift, students have learned the true meaning of sacrifice. And they have shown the respect and compassion required of such an important gift. I hope that through their music, speeches, and performances today, you can see how much they truly appreciate the opportunities provided by your loved one. In fact, it was one of our students who inspired the creation for the Donor Memorial Tree. They worked closely with faculty, administrators, and local artists to create that permanent fixture to memorialize each donor. For a long time, they considered what would best represent the special relationship between students and donors. And after much consideration, they selected a tree, a powerful symbol of growth, strength, and wisdom. Each of the hand-blown leaves, one of a kind, represent each unique donor. And like the leaves, we recognize that your loved one was one of a kind. They were made of a million little things that made them the special person that you love. They had a variety of occupations, interests, and things that made them smile, and they each walked a unique path through life. But what I know for certain is that your loved ones all shared a remarkable sense of selflessness, courage, and a belief in a bright future for you and for this community. And every day, I remain inspired by them. So please know that your loved one has touched my life, and furthermore, they have touched the lives of these students, many of whom are joining us up here in these rooms. And as these students move to the next phase of their education, your loved one's gift will continue to ripple out across the country, touching the lives of countless patients and changing the world in more ways than we can begin to imagine. So today, it is with deep gratitude that we celebrate these exceptional members of our community and honor their legacy, which will endure in the hearts and minds of all who have been touched by their generosity. And with that, I would like to introduce our first student speaker, Kendall Johnston.
Okay, sorry, there's a lot of people here. Shake the nerves out. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Kendall, and I'm a second year here at WMed. I want to thank everyone for being here today. I feel incredibly grateful to be able to celebrate the donors with some of the people who appreciated them and loved them most in life. For those who haven't had the chance to visit the 7th floor, that's where our anatomy lab is housed. It's where us students interact with and learn from donors, and it's honestly a truly beautiful space. The walls, the ceiling, the floor, it's all nice and sparkly white. We have a whole wall of windows that face the outside, so there's a lot of gorgeous natural light that gets to pour in, and it's honestly really one of my favorite places on campus to be. It sounds strange, but I love being up there. And it's due in no small part to the generosity of your loved ones. Nothing can replace the value of seeing human anatomy in real life. I can't really explain to you guys how many times I've been sitting in an exam, closing my eyes, like trying to picture a moment spent upstairs with the donors, but it's not just about a means to an end. It's not just about getting the test question right. The human body is honestly a really beautiful thing, and I'm really excited to go to anatomy lab each week, and I really value the time that I get to spend there. But with that eagerness to learn comes a ton of respect and care. Our bodies are one of our most sacred possessions. It's the one thing that we own from the day we're born until the day we die. It carries us through all of the tough moments and is there for all of the beautiful, amazing ones. And so I never let myself forget how special it is that your loved ones came here to help us learn. The amazing team on the 7th floor never lets us forget that as well. I can truly say with confidence that the faculty upstairs on the 7th floor does everything in their power to honor and respect the wishes of your loved ones, and that kind of community completely trickles down to us students. I feel quite proud to be part of this program, and I hope that we can all convey our deep gratitude, not just for the donors, but for all of you as well. Thank you. Alrighty, and now I'd like to introduce Audrey Kim and Elizabeth Wang.
Good afternoon, I'm Audrey. And I'm Elizabeth. We are second year medical students at WMed. As we gather today to honor and remember those who have given so generously, we have chosen to perform Niccolo Paganini's Cantabile. The word cantabile means in a singing style, and in this piece, Paganini weaves a lyrical line that floats effortlessly, almost as if in conversation with the soul. It is both serene and heartfelt, much like the legacies we remember today, quiet yet profoundly moving. As we listen, let the elegance of this music remind us of the lasting beauty of selfless giving. The notes, like the memories of our donors, continue to resonate, carrying forward their spirit and their impact. Thank you. Our next speaker will be Claire Vanderbosch.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Claire. I'm a second-year medical student here at WMed. And today I'd like to share a poem written by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, who is one of the great poets of our time and is often referred to as the German Shakespeare. This poem's title, which is translated to Wanderer's Night Song, is the second part of a poem and describes the end of a long journey of this wanderer. It is written within the walls of a lodge and illustrates the rest and relaxation our traveler now gets to enjoy following an exhausting trip. This piece of prose speaks to the journey our donors have generously taken to further our medical education. I will first be reading the German version of this poem, then the English translation. Über allen Gipfeln ist Ruhe. In allen Wipfeln spürst du kaum einen Hauch. Die Vöglein schweigen im Walde. Warte nur, balde, ruhest du auch. Over the hilltops is quiet now. In all the treetops hearest thou hardly a breath. The birds are asleep in the trees. Wait, soon like these, thou too shall rest. Thank you. And next, I'd like to welcome Mohammed Torshan to the stage.
Good afternoon. My name is Mohammed, and it's truly an honor to be here today as part of this beautiful ceremony. Your generosity has touched not only us, the students, but the future patients that involve they care for. Today, I'll be playing two pieces. The first is called Another Birth, a song that reminds me of renewal and the impact of life continuing on through acts of softness. The second is The Advancement of Asphalt, a piece that echoes progress through movement, a reflection of how knowledge builds, flourishes, much like the legacy left behind by those we wanted. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Laura Scheid Cobb. First of all, I just want to thank all of the amazing students that have performed and also put in a bunch of work to make this ceremony possible. They really have done a lot. I'm going to share an anecdote. Two of them said, one, that they haven't practiced their instrument in 8 years, and the other 4, and they sounded fabulous. So if we could give everybody a round of applause. Thank you. So today, I, along with my co-presenters, Grania Kahi, who's a second-year medical student, and Allison Deemter, who's a body donation coordinator, we have the privilege of reading the names of the donors, your loved ones, who have joined our program in the years of 2022 and 2023. We're so thankful that after any amount of time that it has been since they've come to teach here, you were able to make it to celebrate their amazing gift with us. We ask that as we read through these names, you observe some quiet reflection, but without any further ado, we'll get started. Brian Bailey. Pamela Bayerhalter. Kenneth Bostwick. Irma Caldwell. Sharon Castelline. Donna Clark. Dr. John Corbin. Janice Curry. Arlene Cutzinger. Victor DeLomas. Sharon Deach. Jesse Echtenaw. Kathleen Feeney. David Fenton. Robert Franks. Charles Garland Sr. Henry Goodrich. Wayne Grannon. Diane Haley Clay. Albert Hansen.
Cheryl Hart. James Hodges. Francis Hoyt. Faze Jabara. Henry James IV, Nancy Cakebaker, Ronald Call, Gaylord Kitchen, William Klein, Paul Kolner, Sandra Lamb, Richard Liskovic, Mary Lovelace, Joan McCabe, Gerard McGrath II, Gary Melvin, Genevieve Meineke, Paula Mielke, Cornelius Moran, Michael Nichols,
Mina Nemrava, Riley Olkowski, James Owen, Shesta Peakstock, Samuel Perone Jr., Christopher Pfeiffer, Stanley Platsis, James Powell, Nancy Rainey, Scott Rumveld, Joyce Russell, Elizabeth Sadler, Daniel Salerno, Stephen Schroen, Karen Scrima, William Smith, Stephen Stockwell, Robert Taffy, Jacqueline Tafoya, Nola Thole, Lawrence Walker, Timothy Weber, Donald Whitney, Robert Winters, Jr., Carolyn Yoder. At this time, I would like to welcome Mike Shiwi to the stage. He will be playing taps in honor of our veteran donors.
Could I have everyone stand if you are able? Place your right hand over your heart. If you're a veteran, you may give a hand salute. You may be seated.
At this time, please join us in a moment of silence for all of our donors.
Thank you. As we come to the close of this part of the ceremony, I would like to read a poem about loss and remembrance by Margaret Mead. It's entitled Remember Me. To the living, I am gone. To the sorrowful, I will never return. To the angry, I was cheated. But to the happy, I am at peace. And to the faithful, I have never left. I cannot speak, but I can listen. I cannot be seen, but I can be heard. So as you stand upon a shore gazing at a beautiful sea, remember me. As you look in awe at a mighty forest and its grand majesty, remember me. As you look upon a flower and admire its simplicity, remember me. Remember me in your heart, your thoughts and your memories, of the times we loved, the times we cried, the times we fought, and the times we laughed. For if you always think of me, I will never have gone. So this poem, like I said, was written by Margaret Mead and is a powerful, or resonates with me really. I am a biological anthropologist by training, And she was a renowned anthropologist. She was born in 1901 and studied cultures in Southeast Asia and the South Pacific from about the 1920s until her passing in 1978. Her ethnographic work is considered foundational to any anthropologist. It's in your introductory class. But I want to speak about something she said that really speaks to me in my role here. So in 1980, a surgeon, Dr. Paul Brand, spoke of Margaret Mead, and he recalled a lecture that he had listened to in the distant past when she was questioned about her thoughts on what made humans special. Now, her whole career was dedicated to studying humans, so if somebody would have some thoughts on that, it would be her. But she didn't cite the advent of agriculture, any great technological achievements, architectural feats, or imperial conquests. What she said was that a healed broken femur, which is your big thigh bone here, that constituted humanity in her eyes. The care and compassion required over an extended period of time, from stabilizing the injury and moving the person to safety, providing food and shelter, and healing another without reaping a benefit for oneself. This is what sets us apart as a species. Our donors, your loved ones, are the ultimate servants to their community. These students of medicine are going to go on to be physicians, in part because of the priceless gift that your loved one gave to WMed. I'm humbled and honored every single day I come through the doors for this gift that's been bestowed upon us. And I only hope that I can live up to the legacies of our donors. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to welcome everyone to join us outside for a reception and time to make new friends and reflect upon our loved ones. Thank you.